Increasing the prices of your products and services will have an enormous positive impact to your business if done well, and can really also backfire if not done well. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 smart ways you can use to increase your prices without worrying about losing your customers. But why would you want to increase your prices anyway? Well, maybe your costs have gone up and you must really increase your prices to remain profitable. Perhaps you have just realized that you have been underpricing your products and services for a very long time, and you really need to correct that as soon as possible. Or maybe you want to improve your profit margins and have more money in your bank. Now, imagine for a moment what having more profits and more money in your bank account will help you do and achieve in your life and business. Just imagine that for a minute. Now, price increases are often tricky to do, and you want to ensure that you do them right. So here are the 5 smart ways you can use to increase your sales price and become more profitable in your business without worrying about losing your customers, and in fact kind of even get more new customers along the way. The first smart way to do so is by taking advantage of human perspective on things. And you do that by making your product or service seem cheap at a high price point. Say for example, you normally sell a pack of 10 toner cartridges for $100, but you need to raise the price to $120. What you can do is create some additional different sized packages, such as a 5-pack for $70 and a 3-pack for $45. This then, by perspective, makes the 10-pack seem like a deal, even at the higher price of $120. And you can also do the same thing if you're a service-based business. You can create bundled packages of your training courses, for example, and make the higher priced bundled package seem cheap using the same principle. The second smart way to increase your prices and affect your bottom line positively is to add value. And what do I mean by that? What I mean is that improve your product or service with some added extras. Now, no one likes paying for something at a price that is more than what it's really worth. So if you want your customers to accept the higher prices you're going to be making, make sure that they are getting something extra in the bargain for it. And it is even better if you make some improvements to the quality of the product or service itself. So, consider what you could actually throw in with your current product or service that would cost you little or nothing, but would actually have a higher perceived value to your customer. You can think of things like a free ebook or free gift wrapping or new quality packaging. Or you can talk about extended warranty. And with this one, you even know that the quality of your product or service is good anyway. So you know the product will stand the test of time, but it will have a higher perceived value in the eyes of your customer. And they might welcome the high price increase because of that. Now, the third smart way to increase the prices of your products and services and also improve the bottom line of your profits is to reduce the size of the product or service, but then keep the same price as before. This is a really clever move if done right. Let me tell you a quick story. There was this smoothie drink I liked a lot. I will not mention the brand here. It was my favorite drink back in the days. So one day, I went into the supermarket. It was Tesco's in Surrey Quays, London, to buy it. And when I reached for the smoothie in the shelves, I noticed that the size of the packaging had reduced from 1,000 mils to 750 mils, but the price was still the same as before. I thought to myself, how clever. These people, now every fourth smoothie is pure profit for them. except of course for the price of the packaging. Because with the reduced size, they have 250 mils to spare on each packaging. And it just takes them making 3 smoothies to have the 4th one made. Clever, huh? I think it was a very smart move from them to get more money without spelling out that their prices have increased. It is left to the consumer more or less to figure that out for themselves. And to be honest, most consumers are not bothered. They just get on with their lives anyway, unless it's a very dramatic shift that they will say, oh, hang on, but they do the thing so in a very subtle way. Restaurants also use this strategy, by the way. They keep their price points the same, but reduce the serving sizes slightly, and thus get more servings with an added bonus to the bottom line profit. However, be careful with the size reduction strategy for increasing your prices. It might backfire if you don't do it well. Now, the 4th smart way to increasing your prices without losing your customers is all to do with timing. You need to consider raising your prices at the right time and at regular intervals. Avoid these one big leaps in raising your prices. Just raise your prices so massively that the customers are scared and they run away. Don't do that. Do little increases over time. In business, timing is everything. Whether you are bringing in a new product or service or planning a price increase like we have just talked about, you must get the timing right. Otherwise, you risk it being a total disaster. You can easily screw up an otherwise good thing by doing it at the wrong time. The best time to raise your prices for your product or service is when your customers are satisfied with what they are getting from you. Not only with the product or service, but also with the customer care. Be especially diligent about proving your worth in the months before you actually make the big announcement. And be sure to explain why you are doing it. If done well, it will be a success. The 5th and final way you can use to increase your prices has to do with you. Yes, you, the business owner or manager in charge. You need to get out of your own way when it comes to increasing the prices of your products or services. What do I mean by that exactly? What I mean is this. Overcoming your resistance to increasing the prices of your products or services is going to be one of the most challenging things you're going to deal with here. Your fear will mostly be that you will lose customers if you did that. This, in my view, is the first stumbling block you need to overcome. It is a mental one, and one you need to deal with head on. The truth is, it's inevitable that some customers will not welcome your decision to increase the prices of your products or services, and you need to be ready for that sort of backlash and manage it very intelligently. If done well, you will actually keep them. Your goal should be to keep your customers happy, but the truth is, like I've said, you can't keep all of them happy all of the time. And when you raise prices, you're bound to upset some of them. It's going to happen, but that shouldn't deter you from raising your prices if the numbers and facts say you should. Do it intelligently. Price increases have to be done in a smart, intelligent, and pragmatic way. And if this is something you are thinking of doing in your business but haven't yet gathered the courage to do it because perhaps maybe you fear that you might lose your customers, then you might need some help doing so. Otherwise, your bottom line is going to suffer. You're going to continue not being very profitable. And so we here at Great British Accountants would love nothing more than to have the opportunity to help you structure and strategize your price increases for your products or services in a way that significantly increases the bottom line on your profitability without necessarily losing your customers in the process. Here is how to get in touch. Call 0208 146 05 45 or email sterling@greatbritishaccountant.uk for a complimentary 30-minute consultation about this. I am Sterling Libs from Great British Accountants, and it has been an honor sharing this information with you. Till next time, be sure to take good care of yourself, and we look forward to hearing from you soon. I bid you farewell. Bye-bye for now.